Sony now offers remote gameplay from your PlayStation 4 to a compatible Xperia mobile device. In this case, we have the Xperia Z3, and it's attached using Sony's GCM10 control mount. So that's not the most attractive name in the world, but the mount is pretty handy. It snaps onto your standard Dualshock 4 controller with a simple clip down at the bottom. It really fits snugly, so it takes a little while to get it in. But once it's there, it holds up your device, either an Xperia smartphone like we have here, or an Xperia tablet, using a suction mount like the ones that you'll see on GPS devices in cars. So that also snaps in on and off fairly easily using a lever at the back, and then you can adjust both the rotation and the tilt of the display and the mount. Now, playing with remote play involves just connecting to the same Wi-Fi network as your PlayStation 4, and then opening the new Remote Play app extension that you can download via Google Play. If you have the Sony PlayStation app on your Android device and Remote Play is available for that device, it should prompt you to download it. Otherwise, just go into the Play Store and search for Remote Play. So it should automatically detect your PlayStation 4 so long as you're on the same network, and then it'll stream the content wirelessly to your device. So the mount is pretty sturdy, and it really does keep things in place. It's adjustable, but you have to exert some effort to do that, which is good because that means the screen's not bouncing around. As you can see, if you don't have the mount, you get the on-screen controls in place of the physical controls, and those will either show up in portrait, like that at the bottom of the screen, or right over top if you're in landscape mode. And that works great as long as you don't mind obscuring some of the screen. But using the DualShock 4 is really the optimal use case here. Pairing the DualShock 4 is very easy. You just hold down the PlayStation Home button and the Share button for a few seconds until the light on the back blinks white, and then it will automatically go into pairing mode as long as you have the PlayStation app on your device open. As for the quality of the overall streaming experience, it's really solid. A lot of the issues that I've seen before with PlayStation streaming and Remote Play in particular, including on the Vita and the PlayStation TV, including sort of some slowdown and some lag issues, are not really present here. Somehow they've done a good job of bolstering that sort of experience and the Wi-Fi connectivity, and you get a really smooth, seamless experience as if you were playing directly on your TV. It works great here with Injustice, and as you saw earlier, it works really well with Grand Theft Auto 5 too, and that's key to this experience, that you not have something that feels sort of degraded and second class. I think overall what Sony's done here with their Xperia program and making this sort of a way for gamers to get more out of their devices if they choose to play entirely in the Sony ecosystem is very smart. They've done it where it's technically very impressive as well. Some of the minor complaints I have are that once you have the phone strapped into the controller like this using the GCM10 game control mount, it feels a little bit underbalanced in terms of the controller itself feels light and it feels top heavy, but you can adjust the angle there to get a better feel, and after a while you get used to it. I think a lot of that is that you're expecting the DualShock 4 to weigh a certain amount just because you've used it so much in terms of playing with the PlayStation 4, and with the phone attached it goes a little bit heavier on the top. It's not a huge issue though. It's not a dedicated gaming console after all. It's your phone combined with an existing piece of hardware you already have. So overall, I highly recommend this if you are an Xperia owner. If you're a huge dedicated PlayStation fan, it's probably worth buying an Xperia device just to get this anyway. Sony's phones and tablets to a lesser extent, but the phones especially, are already very strong hardware. And if you really want to be able to just take your game anywhere you want in the house and play it, Remote Play does an amazing job of providing that experience.